let's have a look at some theory for a minute. I want to show you how 1 plus 1 plus 1, take away 1, can equal 37. And this is the answer to a lot of small business owners' problems. So we're going to look at an example. This is a small retailer, sales of $1 million, purchases or cost of sales of $700,000, gives a gross profit of $300,000, overheads of $250,000, net profit of $50,000. So just a typical small retailer. So the first thing we do is we drill down one level because profit and loss doesn't really tell us anything meaningful. So we drill down one level. In this case, what we look at is what's that $1 million of sales made up of? So it's 10,000 sales at an average of $100. So when we know that, things get a little bit more meaningful, a little bit more interesting. Let's look at making some changes. So firstly, we want to look at the impact of a 1% price increase on a turnover of $1 million. That results in a $10,000 profit improvement. And the numbers will look like this. So the average sale goes up by 1% from $100 to $101. Secondly, we want to look at what happens if we get a 1% increase in the number of sales. And once again, this results in an increase in turnover of $10,000. But in this case, we've got to buy more stock in. And the cost of the extra stock is $7,000. That results in a profit improvement of $3,000. The numbers then look like this. So the number of sales has gone up from 10,000 to 10,100. The average sale has gone from to $101 from the previous price increase. And you can see now the gross profit has increased by 13,000. We then look at 1% increase through upselling. So that's basically, would you like fries with that? So that people are buying a little bit extra or they're buying something a little bit more expensive. In this case, the extra 10,000 in sales, we've also got to buy either more expensive stock or we've got to buy additional stock to the extent of $7,000. When we look at that, we see that we've then pushed the average sale up to $102. The number of sales remains at 10,100. Then we look at a further change, the fourth change, a 1% decrease in overhead. So maybe we've negotiated a reduction in our insurance premium, something similar. So 1% of 250,000 is $2,500 and improves our profit by $2,500. So then when we look at the results of these four small changes, we see that what we've done in this instance is move the profit from $50,000 to $68,700. So it's an improvement of $18,700, and that's a 37% increase. So that's how 1 plus 1 plus 1 take away 1 can equal 37. Now, why have I showed you that? The first thing is that to show the importance of knowing your numbers. The second thing is to demonstrate that small changes can make a big difference. And the reality is that there's probably not a business out there that can't make those four changes at 1%.